Hayley Atwell isn't ruling out more appearances as Peggy Carter in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Audiences fell in love with Atwell's portrayal of Agent Carter back in Captain America: The First Avenger, but the film's 1940s setting didn't stop her from making multiple appearances since. Not only has Atwell racked up 4 appearances in the movies, she also starred in her own series for ABC, cameoed on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, and even led her own one-shot. Despite all of that, fans still want more. Unfortunately for Peggy, old age finally caught up with her and resulted in Captain America: Civil War featuring her funeral. Fans since theorized that she could appear in Captain Marvel thanks to its 90s setting. But she wasn't part of the initial cast list that featured a few familiar faces. She may not have any confirmed appearances lined up, but Atwell is leaving the door open for another chance to play Peggy. In an interview with Parade, Atwell was asked about what future, if any, she had in the MCU. Since this is a universe based on comic books where deaths don't always stick, there's plenty of ways for her to return. Atwell understands that aspect, but also believes that as long as these movies continue on, the better the chances she could bring Peggy back. Because it's a genre-specific superhero piece, I'm sure anything could happen. It's such a huge world. I do think there's something in the completion of the fact that they're doing their back-to-back Avengers at the moment, which will complete an era. So I can't see how that would be. But that's what's remarkable about Marvel, is they keep going. Each film tends to further what they're doing, so I wouldn't rule it out. While some may be disappointed that Peggy Carter won't be in Captain Marvel meeting and possibly mentoring Carol Danvers' Brie Larson, that is far from the only way for Peggy to return. There's no telling what Marvel's plans are for Phase 4, but any possible period piece or flashbacks could find a way to get Agent Carter involved. Meanwhile, Avengers 4's title may still be a secret, but many believe it will be a time travel movie, which could be an avenue to bring her back, too. There was at one time speculation Atwell was filming scenes for Avengers 4, and some set photos indicated a travel back to the early days of Captain America: Chris Evans. Considering Thanos is coming and plans to wield all 6 Infinity Stones, who's to say he won't completely change reality altogether? That could bring Peggy to the present or even keep Cap back in World War II. Some theories for Avengers 4 even wonder if Cap could get a happy ending and choose to go back in time, securing the final dance he and Peggy never had, and leaving the door open for Evans to return as an older Cap down the road. Plus, there's the chance of multiple dimensions or Skrulls to bring a different Peggy to the screen. Since she is such a fan-favorite character, there's no reason to completely discount Peggy Carter's eventual return.